World champion dancers, Strictly stars Kevin and Joanne Clifton have been proud ambassadors for their hometown of Grimsby, putting it firmly on the map and on the dance floor. Despite their fame and fortune, they have never forgotten their roots, taking time from their busy schedules to support local charities and their family's famous dance academy. I caught up with proud parents Keith and Judy to find out more about their celebrity children and their famous dance academy.
Just now, 3 times, and whisper love.
My parents were publicans and they had the Clee Park Hotel, and I had a brother, and one day they found him in one of the bar areas playing dominoes with some of the punters when he was 8. And they said, we're not having this, not having them growing up in the pub life. So they took us everywhere to get him involved in things, one of which was ballroom dancing. So I was taken along there as well, and I never stopped. I went down to London to further my dance education, and I didn't want to come home. So I went to another dancer friend's house to stay for a while, and Keith was her brother, and that's how we met.
I started early teens down at the local dance school because my parents were dancing down there, and there was a huge preponderance of females to boys, and I just sat there thinking, this is not such a bad idea really. So I didn't actually start because I wanted to dance.
It was the girls.
Just joined the class, you know. Judy was in the top 12 in ballroom, and we won our titles in Latin American. We were effectively the world #1. We danced in South Africa, all over Europe, America, which was great. You know, yeah. we had a life that was travelling, and that's when we decided really that, you know, we could live anywhere we liked, and so we decided to come back to Grimsby from living in London, because I'm a Londoner.
To be near my parents.
To be near Judy's parents. We had to use our talents in some way.
Yeah.
So we decided that we would have some kind of dance school.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
We go out to the community, which makes it easier for them to come to us. So we've got children's classes, we've got adult classes, and
yeah, from 3-year-olds to about
83.
They're going to be fabulous. They've taken up the Cliftons Dance Academy 4-2-1 challenge because they're the most energetic kids in the whole world. Are you ready?
Yeah!
Here we go. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1.
Like, we've got one class that's been going 15 years. When they first all came in, nobody knew each other. Now they all go on holidays together and dancing and everything, don't they? It's wonderful.
Yes, and they've intermarried. There's wife swapping. There's
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, start.
Every parent should have pride in whatever achievements that their children do.
Yeah.
Now, ours have done really, really well, and they're very high profile.
I would think it was in their genes, do you?
They had my talent and good looks to start
with. Well, they've got my brains. No, your brains. I'll let you have your brains, because I've still got mine.
Right, okay. We knew that they could dance from a very early stage, and so we just decided that we would back them, you know. And the competition world was what we knew, and we said, if you follow that line, we can help you. You know, if you want to come out of it, come out of it. But, you know, we understand this route. And we ended up sending Joanne out to Italy, to the biggest school.
The best school.
The best school in Europe. And she stayed there for 14 years and eventually became world ballroom champion.
Right now we're doing a tango.
Kevin got up to about seventh in the world, you know, so he was doing exceptionally well. And then he found Burn the Floor, which is the best dance show ever, anywhere, and decided to go into that side of performing dance. And Kevin was called Kevin from Grimsby on Strictly. which had an impact back onto Grimsby. It said to 12 million people, Grimsby, and now they're both appearing with Burn the Floor, the group of dancers called Burn the Floor, at the auditorium. So it's come out and it's come back together again. We are absolutely wetting ourselves in anticipation of this Burn the Floor performance, because Burn the Floor is brilliant anyway, but then we've got Kevin on it, we've got Joanne on it.
Both headlining it.
Both headlining it. It's
called,
going to be massive.
Anything You Can Do.
It's going to be massive.
Burn the Dance Floor was due to play at Grimsby Auditorium in May, but is now postponed until the auditorium reopens later this year. Unfortunately, Clifton's community dance classes are also on hold, but if you're stuck at home, here's a great opportunity to keep fit and well by learning to dance with the Clifton Academy online.
So Mum and Dad had this idea to take Clifton Dance Academy online. So we've decided to create online dance lessons for everyone to experience, learn in the comfort of their own home, and to make it as accessible as possible to anyone who wants to learn.
Because let's be honest, it's not just us who doesn't have time. It is all people who work long hours or have children to look after and they can't get to dance classes themselves. Or they may be a little bit embarrassed to go to a dance class. With these online lessons, then they can learn in the comfort of their own home, just taking their own time, don't have to do it in front of anyone.
So these lessons are going to give you an understanding of each of your favourite dances.
They're going to give you confidence if you're invited to a wedding or even at your own wedding, confidence that you know how to dance if you have to.
And also you're going to have a lot of fun with it. We love ballroom dancing, we find it fun, and we hope you're going to as well.
So get out them dancing shoes.
And start dancing.